XII, the Zodiac Age, or whatever the hell subtitle they wanted to use this time. If you've taken a look at the description, 4th time's the charm. That says a lot. This is my 4th shot at starting this damn video, and if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to accept that this is not meant to be. I'll take vibration function, yes, just like last time. Subtitles on, just like last time. English voices like last time. And speaking mode for the goofiest shit. I mean, the reason I bought this game as well. And we'll get into that in just a bit once I finish here, because I'm notoriously bad at multitasking. There we go. So I've had a chance to go through this 3 times before, and every time it came out different, and not once was it more coherent than the last. I play a lot of games on this channel that I'm not necessarily even a fan of. It's sort of like a love-hate kind of thing, or one of those crabs cut me in half memes. But this one isn't a love-hate thing. This one isn't so bad it's good kind of thing. This one I've just never enjoyed. And I know there's a ton of fans out there. There's, 9 out of 10 of you are probably unsubbing right now as if I had any of you subbed before. And I'm gonna give it yet another shot. Earlier this year, Mark and I were playing through it, just kind of drinking beers and iced tea and whatever, and just kicking back in my apartment. And again, I gave him the controller 98% of the time. Just, I don't know, I had more fun going to the bathroom every once in a while than like watching the game. And I don't know what it is about it, if it's these dumbass characters, or story or lack thereof, or how many times I have to start a fucking stream, or, you know what, is the stream even, let me make sure I started it. Yes, I'm on air. Great. Yeah, the first time I had no audio, no microphone audio. The second and third times, I didn't realize that the headphones I'm using have a dumb little microphone box thingy on it. I've never used that before, so I didn't realize that's what that was, and that's what was recording. So I couldn't hear myself worth shit. Like, I turned the game volume down to like 1%. Excuse me, 1%, and still couldn't hear myself. Like, I was in another room, kind of like Gundam Wing sound effects, like how they sound like they're recorded like in the next building over. Just yell your lines through the wall as hard as you can. Which is another reason I don't like this game. Half the characters sound like they have a bucket on their head. I forget if I chose the original voices, or was it the music you can choose? Yeah, they don't re-orchestrate voices, they they remaster them. But I'm certain they're still bad. I've cranked down the volume far enough I can't even hear them. You're gonna have to bear with me, because I can't change any settings during this. I have no clue if you can hear these guys or just me. That's why I turned the subtitles on. But I will futz with that a little bit when I start the game. Another thing I'll be doing once I actually start the game after this cutscene is cracking open a cold one, because I've got a cold one here and I know the boys are ready, so I'm going to be doing that. I can't play this game like in my right mind. I've tried since I was 12 years old, and I didn't just try and like turn it off. I've played 25 or 30 hours in just about every time, even watching Mark. And right around, the demon wall has stopped me enough times, but on the odd times I get past the demon wall, I'll get to like that jungle or whatever and just kind of lose it. Not that I can't do it, it's just the grinding is unfun, or I just don't care what happens to the characters. We all know Vaughn's by far the worst protagonist, and Squall is by far the best. And I don't care a whole lot more for the rest of the cast. Balthier's kind of cool. I know it's like a meme that he's like the main character and he's the best and all that, but I don't really care for him. He kind of comes off as like this douchey Brit. But he uses a gun, and I can make all my characters use guns. So that was a big selling point of him that then I found isn't. Because Fran using a gun I'll take any day over Balthier using a gun with his weird tights and his metal shirt. It's got like a metal shirt. It's like, if you're wearing just metal and leather, I already don't like you. I've got it all set up now so that I'm getting like feedback through my microphone, so I know it's picking stuff up. I Might check on my phone in just a second before I do another 20 minutes for nothing. You know what, in fact, I'm going to do that right now while you guys have something to watch and some subtitles to, they're not subtitling this, but anything important. Let me open this up. I'm sorry for the feedback loop, so... No, yeah, the audio is not perfect, but I'll work on that. Game audio is still too damn high. Just like the rent. Speaking of rent, and speaking of a new... Well, I didn't mention my new apartment in this one. I'm in a new apartment. Spoiler alert. I'm actually in Japan, so when I reference recording this during my lunch break, or this or that, or procrastinating from work, and you guys see that it's like 2 a.m. when this went up, that's because you're in... you're dirty foreigners, basically. And you're not in the best time zone. The best time zone is JST. And that is when I'll be recording and uploading, so you'll probably be watching this as... I don't know, does YouTube... It's not considered video on demand, then it's just a video. Or a uploaded stream. Here's where this guy gets sick pumped. Oh man, that's satisfying. See, this is something that 15 also does. It wants me to care a whole lot about this character that I haven't even gotten the chance to play as, or I don't even know his name. I'm sure they said it earlier when they're doing the wedding thing, but I just don't know or care. I've watched this 4 times just now in the last 45 minutes, and I don't know his name. I didn't care once, and that's probably my fault. I'm coming into this like really douchey, and I know, and it's just a complaint fest so far. It won't be. I'm going to honestly not try to like it, but I'm going to keep an open mind. With the 4x speed, I'm gonna see if the grinding was kind of what was pissing me off. Because the world's kind of cool. It's the same world as, like, Tactics. I know it's not, like, one for one the same, like, map that I'm presented with, and, doesn't play like Tactics, but I'm not, like, opposed to the world building of this game. I think it's the characters. Like Vaughn and Pinello sucking so damn bad, and the rest of them either not having enough time or like being treated as secondary characters to a character that's hardly a character. Music's alright, I guess. From what I understand, a lot of it wasn't the development team's fault due to some issues with the director. And I think I have the gain up on this really loud. I can hear when I'm rubbing on my pants here. Don't worry about why I'm doing that. I'm just doing that. But with the gain so high, I can give you a few of those little memes right there. Give you some tingles. I'm gonna shut up while this guy talks for a second. The cold one that I originally got is no longer cold because it's been an hour. So, BRB.
Wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, 2 great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria in the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rossla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the
and he's back, folks.
Dalmasca's forces.
Please ignore the pants zipper sound. Cool thing about this apartment, aside from, I know as I started talking about that night, oh shit, I said I wouldn't talk here. I just care that much.
They stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute.
4:20 p.m.
Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace. Or, as one might rather put it,
the hell is this guy's accent, by the way? Is he supposed to be British or like Indian? Like 1800s and it's like British occupied India.
These terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
Can you guys hear my AC?
The treaty would be signed with steel, and writ in royal blood.
Turn the gain down a little bit. Don't want you hearing the click-clack of my controller too much. I know I hate that when people include that audio. So.
Can you hear me?
Once I get out of here, I'll be able to change the audio levels. Now we're back to just bullshit with subtitles, and there's going to be people talking all the time when I'm running around and playing, so this kind of stuff I'll talk over sometimes.
Your name?
This first scene may be my biggest issue with the game, in that I care a lot more about Rex, and I don't know that that's... I really care more about Rex, or I just hate Vaughn. Either way, I'd rather play more as Rex, and if you guys haven't seen the game, and I'm very sorry if this is your first exposure to it through my channel, but
I'm fine, sir.
he'll be taken out of the story for reasons in like 10 minutes.
17,
so,
sir.
17, sir. Just how I like him, Rex.
Family?
My brother is
And,
alive, sir.
I don't know, I wanted to see what he did, because I like a character that's out there taking action to, like, I don't like a thing, things are bad, and then does something to change that thing.
Old enough to be a man.
And there's, like, so many fucking characters that are just gonna, like, complain, namely
For my
Vaughn,
homeland. And for my parents.
that
Save the discussion for later.
bumble their way around, and Rex is, like, competent.
All our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
Vossler's pretty sick, actually. I like Vossler. Watch, he's gonna become a bad guy or something. I don't remember if he does. I know
I will handle this
was
right.
it fighting with him or against him at a point? Maybe both. It's probably fucking Judge. Look at his Judge-ass outfit. If you don't know what Judges are, I guess you'll find out later. Also, who's the antagonist of this again? It's that guy that looks like the singer from Dragon Force. I can't remember his name, but... I mean, I know the singer of Dragon Force's name, but...
Steady, Rex.
Yeah, I can't remember the antagonist. Like I can remember Kuja, who's like so transvestite like monkey boy, but I can't remember this like guy that's ought to be more relatable. Let me do a little bit of this. I can hear the analog stick clacking around. I know I've not forgotten to change the audio levels. I just can't open a menu yet. Here, now check this shit out. Gotta go fast meme. Gotta go fast meme. There we go. Unlike Knuckles on a chuckle, I'd rather chuck my fuckles. Rather suck my suckles. Also, yes, I'm talking kind of quiet. Tiny apartments here, which I will stop forgetting to talk about at some point, but I'm trying to run through here, not talk too much while the audio levels are bad. Yeah, I can hear the feedback of those button presses. I know you guys can hear it. Alright. And in my vast knowledge of the first 4 minutes of this game, I'm going to be able to open my menu here. As soon as I absolutely ruin this turd muncher. Is using the VATS. Beep. I've turned on the hyperspeed, I think. Oh, there we go. Alright. And then we get this cool, like, I don't know, is that new art? It looks like new art. That looks like 15, like, character profile art. Battle speed, blah, 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 blah. I don't want it super fast, because it's already 4 times. I'll see if I need to change that later. Crank this down a bit yet. There we go. The voice isn't the worst part, so we'll leave that. Sick. Let me make sure that's saved. Cool. So I'm just going to try to blast through the game and talk about stuff as I see it. Yeah, I think I just went over how I like Rex. See, I'm getting a little confused if it was my last broadcast or one of the before ones. Once we get 10 minutes out from here, then I'll be able to say all new shit and know that I didn't already say it. Oh, yeah. RIP headphone users, but there we go. It's kind of good I had to end up changing my beer because my first one was a Texan beer I brought up. Look at these guys. Going Harambe on his ass. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. And I won't know what's coming either, I'll just get... Oh, cool. Swap that out for an Asahi. Which is the best beer in the best time zone. You can get this stuff in America, or North America rather. Don't know about Mexico, but that doesn't count. But it's brewed in like Canada, and I know it's like Asahi staff or whatever, or employees, and it's the same recipe, but I swear just there must be something about how long the ingredients have to travel to get there, or where they source stuff from, or the process, or the climate. I don't know. It tastes different in North America. And I know that's not just me, because I've been able to bring it here. And, oh yeah, I have to like target. Smear this kid. There's no sense to like grind here, and you'll see why. I made the mistake of like running around, taking my time. I think they make you kill everyone on the way here. Like there's no unnecessary NPCs. Not NPCs, enemies. We'll see. This part's all of 8 minutes long.
Where are you?
And anyone who remembers Miguelo coming up, no, we're not going to make fun of his voice. One, because my microphone's too good and it's going to blow out your eardrums. And two, it's like, you know, he can't control that. We don't have to rub it in. He's already disgusting. Like, see, I'm doing it. I'm already doing it. I'm already making fun of Miguelo. He's probably my favorite character too.
But if we arrive after
For anyone that didn't know, was a business student, undergrad and MBA. I don't think I ever said that. I just was like generally in college, but didn't say anything about it. Now I think the items, if I bring items back, fuck, I didn't mean to progress. Press and hold R2 to run. Okay, yeah. So you can kind of grind, but games like nah. That's so useful. It's very hard to control, but it's useful. I think if I grab items, they'll come with me. Oh shit, which were the treasure chests I can't open for the... Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, this is the problem with broadcasting live. Fucking... Shit, let me make sure the audio is good. Sorry? Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, this is the problem with broadcast. Cool. You can actually, hear me correctly. Now, which chests to not open for Zodiac Spear? Thank you, Jugal. Player no longer needs to be aware of opening forbidden chests as the concept was removed. There is no longer a Zodiac Spear to be found. Only the Ulan can equip the Zodiac Spear? It's an Ulan. I don't know, is that like Malon or Mulan? I think it's like Mulan. Let's rock. Loves me some Mulan, IRL. Thought that said Imperial Swordsman Reddy's Fungus. Or Funge. Reddy's Funge. Okay. I was riggedy. Look at this. Strutting to my stuff. Okay. DV kill the rate. Start. Wow. Okay, nothing makes this game feel slower than turning the 4X off. Holy fuck. And there's autosaves in this now too, so I guess this is going to be a little bit less necessary. I do have... Yes. I do have a save from earlier. It autosaved. I never made a manual save. Oh yeah, you guys can't see this part, but I think the audio stays in. It gave me a little notice there that my audio is still being broadcast, so I'll talk you through the saving parts. Cool. And I'm on my way back. Head up. Get up. Oh, someone's watching. What's up, Budman? Unless that's me when I checked on the audio. If it was me when I checked on the... Oh, yeah, I still have the comments to speech thing, so if you want to make a really weird voice come out of my PlayStation, feel free to leave a chat. If I can't understand it, I'll just ask you to elaborate or type it again. I'm not going to keep another stream open on my phone because it kills my battery, and I don't want to have my attention split, I guess. I'm bad enough at multitasking. If I'm watching my stream and playing the game and commentating, if you want to call it that, and reading chat, oh god. Whole ass, they're beating the fuck out of me. Ow. Okay. Boy. See, I don't want to use the high potion because I'm worried that those items carry over. Yes, I'm fleeing. So you die hella fast if you have the 4X on. So I guess that's kind of primarily a grinding thing. If you're not ready for it, like, whew, that almost ended my next one through there. I guess I gotta fight these kids. Oh yeah, they're not. You're not so tough. That's no good. It's also getting like really high block chance. And I'm not auto aggroing to these guys when they redline me. When they turn on their VATs. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Pop that bad boy open. I don't know if you auto heal. Is auto healing a thing if I just stand still? No, that's MP, isn't it? That you get from running around. I remember running around those mines for fucking ever. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna leave the grinding in. If no one's like watching the stream actively because I'm streaming at 2 a.m. and I'm not popular, I'll probably end the stream and like grind and then just, I don't know. If I trigger like something important, I'll turn the stream back on. But I'll probably cut that out so anyone who does wind up watching this, even if it's like 10 years from now, doesn't have to sit through that and like mess with their phone. Whatever they're watching on then, if they're watching on their HoloLens or their whatever. Looking forward to that stuff when I can just plug into the internet and sword art my life away. Any day now. Which was like the cool thing. I know people don't want to come into a game they potentially don't like or hear me complain and then talk about something they dislike, but the cool thing with like Sword Art Season 2, in the first half at least, the Gun Gale stuff, was that like the good players, kind of like EVE or kind of like RuneScape, the good players could fund their playing of the game, like their electricity and internet bills and like their membership, by being good. Like earning money and stuff in the game could translate to in-game, I don't know, subscription time or out-of-game currency. Or with is asleep at the time, so not that I'm worried about them finding the stream, it's just they don't need me actively. As long as my work's getting done, there's no problem with me logging on to shitpost. Oh, sick, I got a trophy. Is that in the stream? I hope that's in the stream. I got a trophy for sipping my beer. I'm trying to move away from the mic when I drink. Got a Japanese N64 here, as they call it, a Rokuyon. And grab Mario Tennis, and the original Animal Crossing is like something Mori, no Mori, like Animal Forest. In Japanese it's Animal Forest. Oh shit, this guy's talking. I'll let you soak this in. So I know I turned the volume way down.
To the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Pray songs of prayer.
Yeah, it's probably too loud. I shouldn't do that.
Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer too for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat.
Yes, I'm still here, just muted my microphone. Sorry if you can hear the click when I turn it off and on, but if I'm going to do anything particularly loud, I'll mute it as needed.
for inciting sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Ramanas, has been
HRM.
found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin.
Look at that shredder. Can I be that guy?
Was soon to
Like,
follow.
if I could have just put me on the bad side once in a game, not like gray area or like ambiguously bad. That's fine. There's a lot of games that do that, and they do it great. Kind of like say Nier or something. Make me like, well, not even bad. Make me from the perspective that, no, I guess that would be gray area, wouldn't it? Like, obviously the antagonistic force in a land, but like it's my job. I know that exists, but I can't think of it at the moment. Because beer, and because FF12, and because I'm looking at this book.
You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites.
Hey, Kites. Hey, Dykes. Oh, shit. These rats have, like, that meme where, like, it's the x-ray of the skull, and, like, it's, like, hoomst, and their eyes are all blowing out. How do I... There we go. These rats are hoomsting. Can I... Fucking hell. Okay. So I don't automatically follow them. I've got to stand right on his ass. And how can I do that in 4x speed? Because they disappear off my screen in 1 frame. Oh, here he comes. And he's moving at 4x speed without 4x speed. I didn't know what button it was earlier. I was messing around like in my first broadcast and I couldn't figure out then how to turn it off. I could have sworn there were 3. Did I kill 3?
You got 'em all yourself?
Well, Vaughn, I'm using the same
Guess
animation.
I know when something big comes along.
Yeah, like your mom.
Practice for the test. I'm ready for anything now.
I'm ready for anything. I killed 3 hoomsting rats.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for
Yeah,
him?
you better get back to Miguelo's place.
forgot.
Oh, no, we're not making fun of Miguelo. He can't control that.
You
That's
should go,
bullying.
Vaughn. He's busy
Miguelo
today. Might have some work for you to do too.
might have some work for you.
Other work to do.
Got
Hey,
other
lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
He'll pound her glutes. Tight. Sick. I'm already loving this game, man. Got that guy over there that looks like raw tuna. 706. Oh, is this before or after Tactics? I know they don't like really explicitly talk about it. I don't even think they directly reference one way or the other. But yeah, there we go. It's my OC Do Not Steal. I'm gonna play that guy in the next game. Rather, I wish I could. Just be Imperialman. Oh yeah, I started talking about Miguelo earlier. As much as his like voice is a piece of shit, well, rather, I mean, really good for the character though. It suits him. It's kind of cool. Like, I'd rather just dick around doing business with him and like do business in the capital. He's like a really clever businessman, and kind of like Spice and Wolf. I'd rather just follow him throughout a few light novels than play this. I could just have Spice and Miguelo, or Miguelo Wolf.
What?
God, their faces are still terrible.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean yours?
They have the same face
You've
too.
been stealing again.
Vaughn just has a little more
What
sunburn.
happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the
Is this
leader
her
now?
original voice? Kind of like Kagome, where she's like 35.
We're
Although she ought to be
orphans.
12.
First thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come
What's
on,
he, 16
Penelope.
or 15 or
You know it
something?
as well as I do.
Rex was...
Hey, you give that back.
Well, I guess that was a few years
What do you
ago.
think
So
you're
is he as old as
I
Rex
thought
is
that this money was the people of
now?
Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans.
No.
Well, wasn't that what you said?
She's one of them
But I never
socialists.
said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day.
Build the wall, Vaughn.
Just because I help Miguel
Build
out
it
every
tall.
now and then, it doesn't mean that
I'm
you get to eat for
35.
free too, you know.
Miguela's gonna tan my glutes.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Cut my spice into pieces. I am a fucking wolf. Suffocation, no trading.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own.
No, you won't.
I'll be a sky pirate.
I mean, in the
Free to
sequel
go
you
where
will.
I will.
Somehow you managed to live through this game, I know you do.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh,
Pigtails
Miguel
are
had some errands
handlebars.
that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Oh, Vaughn, are you here to lend a hand? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Epic. I assume this is like even a reworking or remastering of the International Zodiac Edition, which is the one that probably would have made me finish the game had it been released in the West. And I don't know that it wasn't later on like PS3 or something, but when I cared about the game. This being the first one that I pre-ordered. First one was old enough to pre-order, rather, I mean. A few of them came out while I was 6 or 7, like good FF games like 8 and 9 and all. Then I followed for a bit, got a PS2 2 years later. I was mowing yards for a few years to afford it. And eventually, that was like 12? I guess I was 12. And I was following this in like PlayStation Magazine. Good old PSM. And pre-ordered this, and that might have attributed something to my disappointment. Sorry, I'm not paying any attention. I'm supposed to go to... How do I don't want the world map, I just want... Grab an asshole. Grab an aster. Get it? Ugh, I can't steer the font. This kills the font. Oh, I wish it did. There we go. Oh, we're not gonna make fun of him, remember? We're letting Miguelo be. He's a nice guy.
I was waiting.
You needed something?
Had me supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some
Oh my tongue seems to fuse.
prepare for the banquet.
Seems to fuse with my
Friend's
neck.
courier? Hey, no
My
problem.
chin is fused with my chest. It's just...
I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No.
Do you like my 4 ears?
Replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
Maj.
So
Pretty cool
you want me
name.
to go to the tavern to pick him up.
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me too?
Giving you a little binaural audio here.
I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment.
Probably a good idea not to watch this series with the headphones on. How much stuff I'm going to be cracking open and how many times I'm going to just make gargling noises into the microphone.
It's easy work.
Got a text from my girlfriend here. I'm going to go to the stretch place. Just gonna turn. Oh yeah, the whole world goes 4x, so you can watch this Sikh burn some calories. Look at him go. He's throwing up some gang signs every time he stops too. He's like, yo, what up? Yeah, I didn't pay any attention to what he asked me to do, honestly. Sick. Yep, Sansi. Got it. That's where that's where we get probably the coolest part of the game, which are like the marks. The like a hunt board kind of deal. Don't know why I need to tell anyone about this game. It's 10 plus years old? Like 2006-ish. One of those memes. It's about 11 and a half. Was this one released worldwide at once? Staggered, I think. They already had reviews and stuff of it in PSM before it came out in the States.
Look, this is it. This
Guess
is
they could have got a
Brian
review
Gillis'
copy,
courier
but
didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Esther sand. What is that thing?
I struggle to believe that held up a
Miguel sent you
merchant
too, did he?
caravan.
He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
What's up, Tamal?
Welcoming. We should be... whatever. Say, Tamaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me.
Call me old Tickly
Got some nastiness
Tamaj.
out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all
Come to the
around.
Sand Sea if
Thought
you
I'd
want
put
to
up a
see
bill,
me.
Offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
Then you get this
That's right.
awkward
Vaughn,
Imperial
you should
just
give it a
watching
shot.
them.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right, right.
Suspiciously stare at the hunt board. It's a billboard. I should have just called it a billboard. So it's a bill. It's not a... Hold on. Here's the bill I posted for the road tomato. The mark I've put... Oh, so the monster is the mark. Right. He's the target. And then what is posted is a bill. So it is a billboard. No, I got it. It's a tomato on some pajamas. Some footy pajamas with the tomato on the top. With a Tamaj. The Tamaj, you want them tomato footsies pajamas. And I got an oregano amulet. Got your white magics, your black magics. Don't you using them black magics in my part of town though. I don't like them around here. Yeah. I think Kites bring his lazy ass outside and help me fight this thing. So rid of Trevens. Eastgate, got it. Rouge Tomato. Rouge the Bat. Hunt begins. No. Wait, so what if I hit yes? Oh, okay, got it. It's one of those, like the owl in Ocarina of Time that tried to trick me. Yeah, let's pop this up. So the license board ought to... Holy shit, this is very different from what I remember. I've only played the original, so... The original American release. Choose a board again. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards which allow you to develop a character with unique abilities. When you choose a board, it cannot be... So I'm going to be that class forever. Is that what that means? This is going to be my starting point. Which, unlike the last game, where everyone starts in the same spot-ish, maybe the exact same spot, I can't remember. Everyone's not going to just be having, the same stats plus or minus a percentage point based on their base stats. This is really going to... Alright, what do I want? Because I don't want Vaughn to do anything, honestly. I don't... Spears, oh my god, Dragoons are so sick. But, I don't get... I, don't get spears until forever. See, I want him to be able to use the Zodiac Spear, but since you don't just find it in the chest, it's I don't think I'm going to go through all the hoops to get it. So maybe that's pointless, but every time I play Final Fantasy, I'm big into Lancers and such. Not blue mages, not like Kimahri, I mean Dragoons, rather. Not Lancers, I guess. Although, in FF14, I don't remember if 11 had them. Lancer just is pre-Dragoon. It's kind of like the shit baby version of it. So I definitely don't want her to be my white mage. It's going to be Pinello. I mean, sticking with the gender stereotypes there. Sorry for misgendering anyone. Sword Master Bushi. No. Vaughn's not a katana guy. He's not a black mage. No, it's Fran. The said Facebreaker. Axes and hammers. Well, I know the axes and hammers are pretty great. But again, I'm not going to get them for a bit. I guess just Knight? Because all I'm going to have access to at the moment is that might be best for Bosch. Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasco. Red mages are my favorite. I don't know what a red battle mage is. Red mage is already kind of a mix, so when you tell me he's a red battle mage, that's like a in the middle mage swordsman. Made him more average than before. That'll be... See, I don't know if later characters are gonna have these preset. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I guess they're gonna force me to put Penelo as this, right? Because she uses deck. I don't know. Let me just stick him on knight. See how that goes. Should I save first? Yeah, let me save first and see what this does. He had suggested something there for me to like learn white magics and black magics and stuff. So I can always make my way to the other part of the board. So familiar with the old board now, I'm kind of spooked by this one. There should be a save point before I go out of the town, so ooh. Yeah, if someone bumps you when you're going at 4x speed, you just get blown off your path. Should be able to go going a little fast.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public
Papers, please.
on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, you know how cool it would be if this also went at 4x speed?
It just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the consul's dining pleasure.
Why does it say it like that?
I got the writ of transit right here. You see?
Good right here, pussy.
Miguelo.
Yeah, you like that? Sign.
Wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters.
Can I just be an Imperial Lancer, please?
Move along, boy.
An Imperial Pikeman. Bainsel.
Gates are closed after
They've
this.
broken their last Bainsel. Bainsel. Yeah, listen to that controller vibration. Like that next time I'm gonna stick it on the... Oh god, what's happening? Oh, he's laughing. And Vaughn is breathing in 4x speed. Yeah. The pulsating Vaughn chest. Yep, sorry, I know it's blocking out the screen again. With how much I won't shut the hell up, this is probably even a better series or episode just to listen to rather than watch. Presuming anyone watches this. Back on air. One viewer. Hell yeah. Oops. Asahi will do it to you. Super, quote, dry, end quote. Yeah. Jurassic Park going on out here. Oh yeah, I can't forget my licenses. So I'm gonna try Night. See what happens with that. If I can. It just puts everything in 4x. Like, look at the mini map. It's going ape. Let's... I think I can't put that on. Right, I need accessories 1. I'm using Dagger at the moment. Alright, sick. Now, can no one else pick this? Okay, so you gotta back out and then you come back. There it is. So I guess they were assuming I would pick Knight. Vaughn doesn't strike me as much of a knight, but it's what it is. I guess something that's gonna happen a bunch of times is I'm gonna get my ass blown out when I'm fast forwarding a fight and like things suddenly turn and I'm not ready for it. How do I make them like auto? Set under config, battle mode, active. See if that helps. So I have to run up myself. And he doesn't auto-target stuff that attacks him. Is there anywhere I can change that? No. It appears not. Here's where you can read about them. There's the Hoomster rats. They misgendered as dire rats, dire wombats, if you please. I think it's not too far into the game where you get to do the hunt that has the jostling cactars. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, I see him, I see him, I see them. Tomatoman. Little tomatoman. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Speed this up for you, dear viewer. No, they're not footy pajamas. His feet are sticking out. I don't have any good way of healing myself. So. See, that's a pain in the ass. Like, he doesn't automatically target something that's biting him. Do I have any of these techniques? Steel, no. Hell no. Never gonna use that. And no, I did not keep the items from Rex, so pointless. Oh, you know what? It probably comes in with the gambits and such, where they autopilot. Yeah, fight him again. Which will have the same outcome because it seems our stats are exactly the same as they were in the first confrontation. Great. Sugoi. Sugoi oishi.
Galbana lilies?
I can't think of a good joke for this.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
I'm so fucking hungry. I'm gonna go get tempura in like 5 minutes.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Let's grind for just a momento. How do I zoom my camera out? Is there somewhere for that? Can I? No. No. Okay. It's a little too close for comfort, isn't it? Where's that cacti? I can't see him. Oh, there we go. Come here, come here, come here. See, I freaking like these guys. They, when I had a Motorola Razr when I was 14, back in high school or I don't know, last year of middle school, something like that. I had the dancing like shithead cactar as my phone background. And I believe this is like the little Campity Torments. I don't know for sure. He comes like up on this ridge or one of those and he dances at you. And it seems I opened a... Oh, cool. Yeah, L3 for that. Come here. Huh, yeah. Huh, 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 huh. Yeah. Great. Getting a license point each. Not bad for, you know, my first time out of the city. Look at that. Boy, it is hard with 4x speed to open a treasure chest. Oh, I do not want to fight that, actually. Nope, thank you. Put that away. So those guys will cast stone on me, or petrify. Yeah, maybe grinding won't take too terribly long. If I have something to say, I'll leave it in, but oh. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, see, if he would keep attacking stuff that's actively killing him, I wouldn't mind just leaving the fast forward on, but because he'll stand there and just die because he doesn't have any gambits, I can't sort of auto grind just yet. No, that's gonna take me into that village. Go up the hill. Vaughn the Stairmaster. It's 2 levels. Ready to take on the final boss, please. Sorry, Cactar, I had to murder you for that LP. Sick. He didn't even get a hit in. Does it keep my fast forward through... Yep, through loading screens too. I'm gonna save up and go grab some dinner. Or maybe I'll play a few more. How long has this been on? I'm gonna try to do at least an hour when I turn these on. While I'm saving, I'm gonna load up my fuckbook here. Not my Facebook, YouTube. Started streaming 52 minutes ago. I'll give y'all another 8 minutes, why not? If I spoke better Japanese, I could call in my order and everything would be hunky-dory. Oh, yeah. Yep. If you guys want longer to read this stuff, then feel free to like leave a comment or something and I don't know, I'll either read the text for you, or I'll leave it on screen for like 5-6 seconds each time there's a text box.
Open the gate.
Oh, shut up through this cutscene. Plus I gotta catch up on a few texts. Out of the way.
How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh. That does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, see the
We're not gonna make fun of him.
If I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Damascus Barreau's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
Where'd Vanilla come from? Was she here?
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Gonna be asking that a lot.
Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
So they left Kite outside? Oh, yeah. Here's Mr. Dragon Force. And the naked Sandman watching him. Can't hardly hear a damn thing. I turned the volume down too low. The bracelets look heavy as shit.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together, let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire.
Yes, I'm still here, just ripping a few fat vapes with the microphone muted. Look at this Hershey bar like necklace there. Lord Vane, that's it. Lord Vane. Pretty sure he's a bad dude. Can't remember why. Seems pretty nice here. You know, I'd buy it if I were them.
Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now.
Y'all remember that weird speech in FF8 that like Sorceress Hidea gives, and she like says all this shit and like is like talking down at them and like saying how they're worthless and all that, and everyone's like woo, and then they go watch the parade. It's like no one has any what's the word I'm looking for? No one has any reaction to her like speech and saying how they're like pitiful wretches and all this stuff. It's like, what? This game needs more squall. Squelfy. A little more squelfy.
Is Rabanastre to your liking,
Cheesy Grim. Bet he likes flaming hot Cheetos.
Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution.
Whimsical.
A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Hope Wallace and Gromit may look upon it themselves.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
Oh?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Cool. Do it. Looks like an Asahi guy.
How could he stand about to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he
Yeah,
wants
Vaughn's
to.
freaking chode.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
You know what, I guess I kind of get it because like they killed his brother and stuff.
Well,
I keep forgetting that minor plot point for him. He does have a good reason for like being unrealistically pissed. Well, I mean, realistically pissed. He has a reason for being realistically pissed.
Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
No, because you're barely a character. You're just
This place has changed
like
so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like these
Vaughn
empires
too?
swallowing it whole.
She's just Vaughn, but a girl and different members of her family were killed in Vaughn's.
You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace.
I would go to a
We don't
fate.
have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
I should throw a fate.
As if I'd know. Why not ask
Not one of
Miguel
those
to
bullshit
take me?
FF14
Or
fates
go see
either.
old Dallin in Lowtown. Why the sudden interest?
With
Vaughn?
Lowtown.
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on. What do you think?
Why
If
that
I find
pose?
something
Why that pose
and it fetches
was?
a good price.
God.
How about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
Sudden.
An airship.
Do I want ramen or do I want tempura for dinner?
Not through Magello.
I think I want spicy
Time to
ramen.
pay old Dallin a visit.
Old Delan. Bosch von Dallan of Rabanastre. Yo, you know what? Oh, okay. They do show you directly. I was gonna say, that guy's one of them other pirates, but then it shows you the whole group of pirates, and it's like, okay, that's a lot heavier handed than I remember. Anyone show me one of those save crystal memes? Should be on this side. Nope, it's not what that map marker was. I didn't pay attention if I got an autosave after that, so I'm gonna go make double sure. Double fine. Oops, oops, oh shit. Ooh. Still save time, even with the goof. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, I'm getting a save every time I have a loading screen. It's gonna be good for whenever I want to cut one of these. It's like in the middle of a dungeon or something, I just run to a different area and save it up. But give myself I'll check my license board and then I'll call it quits for now. Pretty satisfied with how this went. Assuming the audio's there. Yeah, what do I want? I guess I want a sword or something. I don't have enough to buy anything else, so that sorts that out nice and quick. Save this bad boy up. Yes, I will save my current game. Not a past game, my current game. Saving, saving, saving. Go. And I'm back. Just in time to leave. So, yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna keep rolling on through, try to keep an open mind. See how often I can get to this. I don't have a ton of work this week, so I'll probably pop another episode or two by the weekend. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in.